Meghan, I'm really pissed at Stan.
Why?
Well, he's out there ranting every day and we're stuck in this stupid studio for almost 6 months.
Okay, but he's the boss and he's letting us introduce this clip, so let's do it, and Stan animated it.
This appeared live on TV.
So pay attention.
Let's just revisit the timeline for a moment of a president and the lie he told in public while admitting the truth in private. This is February 7th to journalist Bob Woodward.
It goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. You know, the touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus.
He knew. He knew how deadly it was, how contagious, how much worse than the flu it was. And yet to the masses, he said that same month back in February, this.
It's a little like the regular flu that we have flu shots for. I mean, view this the same as the flu. This is a flu. This is like a flu. Everything can be perfect, and then you hear, gee, there's a bug, there's a flu, there's a virus.
And not only did he dismiss and downplay it, he held rallies, encouraging his supporters to gather together, shoulder to shoulder. At least 16 times that we counted, even before tonight's event in Nevada. And as the death toll went up and up, so did the number of dismissive comments the president made in public.
And we're prepared, and we're doing a great job with it, and it will go away. Just stay calm. It will go away. There are certain sections in the country that are in phenomenal shape already. Other sections are coming online. Other sections are going down. It'll go away at some point. It'll go away. It may flare up, and it may not flare up. We'll have to see what happens. And the crisis is being handled, and we are likewise getting under control. They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is. But that doesn't mean we aren't doing everything we can. It's under control as much as you can control it.
Here we are, more than 193,000 Americans are dead. So why not just be straight with the American people? Why not tell them the truth? For that answer, here is the president in private to Bob Woodward in March.
Well, I think, Bob, really, to be honest with you,
sure, I want you to.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes,
because I don't want to create a panic.
He didn't want to cause panic, he says, but where was that restraint when he talked about migrants at the border or riots in the suburbs or his favorite topic as of late, mail-in voting?
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. They set up these caravans. In many cases, they put their worst people in the caravan. They're not going to put their best in. They get rid of their problems. If Biden wins, it will be a giant jailbreak for MS-13 and vicious criminal gangs. This will be the most fraudulent election in history.
Now, that same president wants you to believe he was keeping people calm in a dark hour, much like the great leaders of World War II, a comparison that we'll let him try to explain.
America will prevail over the China virus. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. As the British government advised the British people in the face of World War II, keep calm and carry on. That's what I did when Hitler was bombing London. Churchill, great leader, would oftentimes go to a roof in London and speak. And he always spoke with calmness. He said, we have to show calmness.
What actually happened is that both Roosevelt and Churchill leveled with their people about the crisis they were facing. But putting that aside, since the president has a fondness for invoking the leaders of old, perhaps he would consider the words of Abraham Lincoln. I am a firm believer in the people, Lincoln said. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis.